Well, the Pentagon now talking about those military forces launching an offensive airstrike against the extremist group Al-Shabaab. Of course, Al-Shabaab is also now confirming that its leader was in fact traveling in one of the two vehicles hit by U.S. military airstrikes yesterday. Pentagon spokesman Rear Admiral John Kirby says U.S. operations conducted late last night targeted the group's leader. Al-Shabaab, the al-Qaeda militant link group, killed at least 67 people during that attack at the Kenyan Mall last year. A Somali intelligence official again says U.S. drones targeted Ahmad Abdi Ghadane as he left a meeting with other al-Shabaab leaders. In a statement released by the Pentagon, Kirby says we are assessing the results of the operation and will provide additional information as and when appropriate. We'll look ahead to the press conference coming up later today. Meanwhile, U.S. forces are forming an alliance with Iraqi and Kurdish forces as well as Shia militias to combat Islamic State radicals in Iraq. A spokesman for the Iraqi army says an operation launched over the weekend allowed the government to retake control of Amiri, a town sieged by ISIS nearly 2 months ago. This after U.S.-led airstrikes over the weekend targeted the Islamic radicals in that region. Dr. Waleed Perez, an expert on Middle Eastern affairs, was here with us earlier today and spoke about the U.S.-led airstrikes against ISIS militants.
ISIS may be in North Africa, so Tripoli falling into the hands of Fajr Libya, this is an organization umbrella of all the jihadists, is a very serious matter.
What looks like a pool party at the U.S. Embassy in Tripoli, or at least the U.S. diplomatic compound over the weekend. Reports confirm that this area has not been damaged. This after the group Dawn of Libya allowed an AP reporter to go inside the compound. It's crazy to see that video. The State Department ordered U.S. diplomats to evacuate that area last month. And in Saudi Arabia, officials are now confirming the arrest of 88 men linked to an al-Qaeda terror cell. That group has been suspected of plotting attacks inside and outside of the kingdom. The announcement comes as Islamic State extremists continue to advance in Iraq and Syria. That has prompted countries like Saudi Arabia to act fast against sympathizers in their own countries who could threaten the kingdom's stability. Well, President Obama is headed off to Europe today to firm up support with NATO allies as Russia gets more aggressive in Ukraine. Before he left, though, the president pushed for a federal increase to the minimum wage. The president told hundreds of union members they deserve bigger paychecks.
There is no denying a simple truth. America deserves a raise. Folks are doing very well on Wall Street. They're doing very well in the corporate boardrooms. Give America a raise.
Well, President Obama promised that his administration and Democrats will keep pushing for a raise. And if Republicans gain control of Congress, that will only hurt workers' chances of getting one. And former House Majority Leader Eric Cantor lands on his feet after that crushing primary loss. Cantor has now joined an investment banking firm. His total compensation package includes $1 million in stock, a $400,000 signing bonus, and will receive a base salary of $400,000 a year, plus more next year. That bank will also pay for a reasonable apartment in New York.